How's up, y'all? It's popping this D. About to react to this vid by Impressive. This is titled Kanye Was Right. Kim Kardashian and Pete are weird AF. Pete Davidson's creepy behavior. I'm sure this is pertaining to the news that came out recently that Pete has gotten Kanye's kids tattooed on his goddamn neck. Um, all these people are weird. I don't know why we're surprised by any of this, but this is just stupid. All these people are stupid. Like, what are y'all even doing? Like, grow up. You people are old. Like, ain't no way you this childish and tattooing people's kids on your neck just to be petty. I don't understand what's going on. But sure, let's get the details. Pete does seem like a creeper though, and he looks like one. But let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. I want to talk about Kim and Pete's weird relationship and why Kanye was not wrong for how he feels about them, because there have been some weird things that I've been noticing. I've noticed that Pete Davidson tattooed the initials of Kanye and Kim's children.
Impressive acting like, you know, she was the one who peeped. I've noticed that. Girl, the headlines came out and this is everywhere. You noticed. She is hilarious. I love her.
On his neck, allegedly, and these aren't even his children, so I don't know why he's doing that. Not to mention, I saw that video where Pete was riding around unattended with Kanye and Kim's daughter North.
Okay, y'all had to zoom in for dear life, because when I saw that video on IG, what was that, like a week ago or whenever this happened, I could not see this little girl inside. I was like, what are they talking about? I watched the video like 2 or 3 times and I'm like, what? And I just, went on about my business. But there she is. There she is. These niggas that fucking zoomed in, fixed the clarity. Like, come on.
Sitting on his...
Is she sitting on his lap? Or is she on the side of him? Is this his body right there? I can't really tell.
It's a lap. And I think that's an issue as well. Now, Kanye has been trying to work on his mental health. He even took a hiatus from social media just to clear his mind, because he was going through a lot. I didn't get a chance to talk about all of the drama and mess that happened around his last outburst, but I will briefly talk about it here. Kanye was acting up on social media earlier this year. He was constantly going off on Kim and Pete, and at first I didn't agree with it. I didn't think it was smart for Kanye to be threatening Pete, because it did make him look unhinged, and it did appear as if he was harassing Kim and Pete. But I started to look at things differently when Kanye had his last outburst on social media. Now, I'm sure some of you all remember not too long ago, Kanye went on a rant on Instagram about Kim allowing their daughter North to be on TikTok. Kanye has always been against this because he wants to protect his daughter, and I agree with him wanting to protect his child. There's nothing wrong with that. However, Kim disregarded his wishes and still allowed North to be on TikTok. And this triggered Kanye to respond, and it led to a bunch of other things. It led to Kanye calling out Pete Davidson for sending him a disrespectful text. One of Pete's friends actually exposed the text messages that Pete sent him, and in the text he was bragging about being in bed with Kanye's wife. And even though Kanye is no longer married to Kim, this was Pete's way of trying to trigger him, and it worked. Kanye got triggered and he went on a rant about it. And he also went on a rant against the comedians Hughley and Trevor Noah, because they had a lot to say about him and he didn't like that. And after Kanye went on this rant, he was suspended from Instagram, and his performance was also cut from the Grammys. So since then, Kanye has been very low-key and very quiet, and it seems like he has been taking a little time off to kind of get his mind right. And I think the time he's been spending off of social media has been helping him, at least from the outside looking in. Not too long ago, he was spotted at his son's soccer game, and he was spending time with his kids. And also, he was there with Kim, and he and Kim looked like they were being peaceful for the children's sake. And I thought that was great, considering all of the drama they've had in the media. Also, Kanye has moved on. He's currently dating this model named Shanell Jones. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but he seems like he likes this girl. He introduced her to his family, and he gifted her this rare, expensive Birkin bag. I guess that's a sign that he might be a little bit more serious about this one, but I don't know. You never really know with Kanye. But overall, Kanye seems to be a little bit more content, considering that he hasn't been on social media acting up like he usually does. However, I kind of feel like Kim and Pete are trying to play with Kanye. I really do. I feel like they're trying to trigger him to respond again, because some of the things I've been noticing Kim and Pete do have been really out of line. And now looking back on everything, I see why Kanye had an issue with them. I see why Kanye especially had an issue with Pete. Pete is overstepping his boundaries. Now, there was something that came out which I find to be very weird. Now, this Twitter user named Strapped Us and also Page 6 pointed out that Pete had initials of Kim and Kanye's kids on his neck. Now, it's assumed that KNSCP represents Kim, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, which are all the names of Kim and Kanye's children. Now, Page 6 did reach out to Pete's team to confirm whether or not he got Kanye's kids tatted on his neck. There hasn't been a response just yet, but if it comes out that these initials represent Kim and Kanye's children, I'll have to say that it's extremely weird. These are not Pete's children. He's not their daddy. And Kim, I know she thinks this stuff is cute, but this is weird. She has only been dating this man for a few months or so. She hasn't been with him that long. And already he's tatting her initials and her kids' initials on his neck. And not only that, he branded Kim's name on his body too, which is also very weird. And these are some serious red flags here. I don't know if Kim is really that serious about this relationship, but it seems to me like Pete is. Right now, Kim likes the adoration and attention she's getting from Pete, but she's gonna get tired of him, like she got tired of all the other men she's dating. So she's gonna move on. But the question is, how will Pete handle it? Because it seems like Pete is very attached at this point. He seems to be very serious already. And it's kind of worrisome because I don't think he's going to handle it well when they break up. I feel like this breakup is going to end horribly and Pete is going to do something wild. Now, shifting gears a little bit, I didn't get a chance to talk about this when it happened, but I do want to talk about North sitting on his lap because I thought that was inappropriate. Several weeks ago, TMZ uploaded this video of Pete Davidson riding around in a cart with North, and Kim seems like she's nowhere to be found, so he was riding around with her unattended. And I thought that was very strange. And another strange thing is they were riding around in a gated community. So it seems like they purposely called up the paparazzi to take a video of Pete and North together. And they wanted this exposed for what reason? Well, I personally think they wanted Kanye to react. I'm certain of it. We all know that Kanye doesn't play about his children. And that's the one thing that triggers him the most is his children. So I feel like this video was put out there on purpose to get Kanye to respond, because I feel like Kim and Pete see that Kanye is too quiet and too calm, and they don't like that. They want him to act a fool on social media because it would make him look good. It would actually make people sympathize with her. And it would be good PR for Kim as well. It will be good PR for her reality show. And it will also be good PR for her relationship with Pete, because Kanye gives their relationship press. So it would actually benefit them in a way if Kanye were to lose his cool and go on another rant. And this is partly why I think this video of North sitting on Pete's lap was sent out to the media, because they wanted Kanye to see it. But I do think the whole thing was inappropriate for a few reasons. First of all, it's not smart for Kim to leave her daughter unattended with a boyfriend she's only known for a few months. That's not smart at all, especially with Pete's history. Pete has made some very creepy jokes, which is extremely unsettling to me. And it's very interesting that the media is overlooking this. He made this one sick joke about a baby. There's a YouTuber named Mitchell Reacts who actually posted the joke. And if you're curious about it, you could watch it, but I have to warn you, it's very, very sick. And Kanye actually called Pete Davidson out on this too. But I noticed how this fell on deaf ears. Nobody picked up on this. So Kanye is not crazy like people think he is. At first, I thought he was doing too much, but I totally see why now.
He look like he'll joke
because
about that.
Pete has a weird history. He's made some really twisted comments. He's had issues with drug abuse, mental trauma, attachment issues, emotional issues. And yeah, Kanye might have his share of issues because we all know Kanye got issues. But I don't believe his issues are as deep as Pete's.
Girl!
I think Pete hides his issues a lot better, but he's not completely stable. And on top of that, he's a creep. And because he made that dark, twisted joke about a baby, he should not be trusted around kids. And I think Kim is dead wrong to be allowing her daughter North to be sitting on this man's lap. She don't know this man, and she shouldn't be leaving her children alone with any man that she's only been dating for a few months. She has to do a better job at properly vetting people because she seems so thirsty to be in a relationship that she would choose anybody, and I mean anybody who's willing to give her attention and be a puppet and go along with her whole reality star image, even if it's a person who has issues like Pete Davidson. So the whole situation is
impressive.
a mess to
Let us
me,
know
and
how
I
you
totally
feel.
understand Kanye's perspective now. He has every right not to want his children to be around somebody like Pete. I hope that he's doing whatever he can do to handle the situation behind the scenes because he needs to protect his children. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this.
She read her down. Jesus. Let us know how you feel. Yeah, I do think that's a bit odd, but yeah, like I said, all these niggas are weird as fuck. These celebrities are weird. So this doesn't surprise me at all. It's just like, okay, like, expect it. Pete has a very weird face, and he seems like a weird character. So this seems right in line with some shit he would do. He seems to have this back and forth thing with Kanye, and they both trying to like out petty each other. You petty bitch, I'm petty too. You know, that's what they trying to do. So hey, do what y'all do, I guess. But yeah, weirdos all across the board. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.